Good morning, students. How are you? Hope you all are fine and safe today. Dear students, in our previous class, we have already started the type of sentence, and they are divided into three types. Number one, simple sentence. Number two, compound sentence. And number three is complex sentence. So today we shall discuss about the pattern of simple sentence. The pattern of simple sentence. So first of all, we have to know what is a pattern of simple sentence. So a pattern of simple sentence is a system or a proper arrangement of words in a sentence which comes in a sentence serially. Suppose let us take an example, and the example is the teacher English teaches. So this is a sentence. In this sentence, we have to find out the arrangement of the words. So in this sentence, first we have to find out the arrangement of the words. The teacher is here subject, English is object, and teaches is verb. So this sentence is not a grammatically correct sentence. Why? Because in this sentence the words are not in proper arrangement. If we write the sentence and the words in the sentence in a proper arrangement, then the sentence will be the teacher teaches English. So now in the sentence, the teacher is our subject, teaches is our verb, and English is our object. So this is the proper arrangement of words in this sentence. Now our correct sentence is the teacher teaches English. This is grammatical totally correct. So have a better understanding about the pattern of a simple sentence. First of all, you have to understand what is the pattern of a simple sentence. So write down the pattern of a simple sentence. The pattern of a simple sentence is proper arrangement, ARRANGE, proper arrangement of words. Now we are very clear about the pattern of simple sentence. So what is the pattern of a simple sentence? The pattern of a simple sentence is proper arrangement of words in a sentence. So now we will discuss about the different pattern of simple sentence. There are several patterns of a simple sentence. So write down the several patterns of simple sentence. Number one is SV pattern. Number two is SVO pattern. SVO pattern. Number three is SVOC pattern. SVOC pattern. Number four, SVC pattern. Number five, SVOC pattern. SVOC pattern. Then SVA pattern, SVA pattern. The last pattern is SVOA pattern, SVOA pattern. You have to understand what is S and what is V pattern. If we take an example, then we can understand better what is SV pattern. Take an example for SV pattern. Mother is making So here mother is S, which stands for subject. Is making is our verbal group and stands for verb. So this is our SV pattern. You can know other examples of SV pattern. Write down. The girl was laughing. The girl was laughing. So in this sentence, who can answer the pattern? Which other subject and which other verb? Anyone who can answer correctly? Yes, my class. Here the girl is our subject and was laughing is our verb. So the sentence is in SV pattern. Now you have very clear idea about SV pattern. You can write another sentence of your own in which there is S and V pattern. Who can write a sentence? Anyone? Yes, thank you. Very good. So first of all, you have to understand S stands for our subject, V stands for our verb, and O stands for our object. If we take an example of this pattern, we can get a nice example, that is Sachin hit a century. Sachin hit a century. CENTURY, century. So here Sachin is the subject, hit is our verb, a century is our object. So this sentence is in SVO pattern. Then our next pattern is SVOC, SVO pattern, SVO pattern, SVO pattern. So if we take an example, the example will be in this way. The postman gave me a letter. The postman gave me a letter. So in this sentence, if we find out the pattern, we will get a subject in the sentence, then we will get a verb in the sentence, then we will get two objectives. One is two objects. So in this sentence, we can get two objects. One is direct object and the other is indirect object. So the postman is here subject, gave is here verb, me is object, a letter is another object. So the sentence is in SVO pattern. Now we are very clear about SVO pattern. You can write other examples of this pattern. Then come to next pattern, SVC pattern. SVC pattern. So let us take another example of this pattern. Rose smells sweet. Rose smells sweet. So try to find out the subject in the sentence. Who can tell me the subject? Anyone? Yes, Rose is our subject. V stands for verb, so smells is our verb. Then sweet. Here sweet is named as complement. So my dear students, first you should know what is complement. So a complement is a word or a term which completes a sentence, and it is used after the linked verbs like is, am, are, was, we are, and other verbs like appear, smell, seem, look, feel, etc. So the sentence Rose smells sweet. In this sentence, our subject is Rose, our verb is smells, and our complement is sweet. So this sentence is in SVC pattern. Now you are very clear about this pattern. Okay, thank you. Then next come to another pattern, SVOC pattern. SVOC pattern. So through an example, we can better understand this pattern. So take an example. Firoz printed the door blue. Firoz printed the door blue. So here Firoz is our subject, printed is our verb, the door is our object, and blue is our complement. Blue is our complement. Now you are very clear about SVOC pattern. S stands for subject, V stands for verb, O stands for object, and C stands for complement. Then another example of another pattern is SVA pattern. SVA pattern. So first of all, you have to understand what is S. We have already known that S stands for subject, V stands for verb, and here A stands for adjunct. So this is a new word. We have to understand what is an adjunct. It is a new term for you. You should have clear idea about this word adjunct. So what is an adjunct? An adjunct is an additional element which can be added in a sentence. This is not essential element. This is purely optional. We can add this element to get extra meaning of a sentence. So take an example of this pattern. The children laughed noisily. The children laughed noisily. So in this sentence, if we try to find out the SVA pattern, then we can get the subject, the children, and laughed is our verb, and noisily is our adjunct. If we do not add this item noisily, the sentence will have its own meaning. But if we add this term noisily, we will get an extra meaning. So an adjunct is an word or an element which gives us an extra meaning. So this sentence is in SVA pattern. Now you are very clear about SVA pattern. In this pattern, A is an important item. You should know this item very well. A stands for adjunct. This is purely optional. This is not essential part. We can omit it. But in view of getting additional meaning, we can add this item. Then our last item is SVOA pattern. SVOA pattern. So in this pattern, we should choose such a sentence which must have a subject, a verb, an object, and an adjunct. Can you think of a sentence of this pattern? Who can think of anyone? Yes. Now I am writing an ideal sentence on the blackboard. So you just write down. Raja did the exercise in the class. Raja did the exercise in the class. So in this sentence, who can find out the subject? Yes, thank you. So Raja is our subject. Then who can find out the verb? Anyone? Yes, you Karnar, stand up and say which is our verb. Thank you. Did is our verb. Did is our verb. Then who can find out or point out the object? Sir, the word exercise. I think this is our object. Thank you very much. The exercise is our object. Then the last part, in the kitchen, this part is called as adjunct. So this is an additional part. This is not totally essential. We can omit this part. If we can omit this part, then we can get the clear and better meaning. But if we add this item or these elements, we can get extra meaning. So in the kitchen is our adjunct part. So this is the SVOA pattern. Now my dear students, you knew all about the pattern of a simple sentence. In our next class, we will read the kinds of other simple sentence. Thank you. Best of luck to all. Have a nice day. Bye.